Hi guys, welcome along to Kibiga's Reviews, and my apologies for not posting in such a long time, but the truth is I do have a full-time job, I have a family, I've got a full life, and I get busy. And also I find that doing these videos comes down to my mental health as well, because sometimes I'm just not feeling it, and I've got to feel inspired, and I've got to feel like I really want to make a video in order to make a video. So, brings me to this one. I've been watching recently, since last week, Ironheart on Disney Plus, and I wanted to just take this opportunity to address something that my son pointed out to me. Now, he says that there's been a lot of negative backlash over this series. I've not seen any, so I'm only taking for what he said, but I wanted to say that I feel that these negative opinions, the kind of thing that ended up cancelling The Acolyte, and that it seems to follow every single kind of release that comes out these days, whether it's Marvel or DC or Star Wars, it doesn't seem to matter, because there's always this element of people that just want to absolutely dump on it. And now I believe that this time for Ironheart, the problem that people have is probably linked to the fact that the main protagonist is a woman, and she's a woman of colour, and a lot of the characters are of colour, and that's what I believe it comes from. Now, my son pointed out to me today that he thinks it's a lot of people that just like to hate on what they determine to be woke. Now, I think, and he made me aware of this, I think he's got a point, that a lot of people are just seeing this as they don't know Ironheart from the comics or from previous iterations. So what they're doing is they are looking at it and seeing it as Disney just reimagining Iron Man. They're calling it Ironheart, and they've made it a woman, and they've made it a woman of colour, and that's what they don't like. But what they don't realise is that Ironheart, Riri Williams, is an established character. She's totally separate from Tony Stark. In fact, she was even mentored by Tony Stark in the comics. So their argument, if I'm right, and I mean, I may be wrong, but this is just, I'm having a bit of a rant here, and I do apologise for that, but it really irks me, because I've watched Ironheart and it is actually really enjoyable. And I've enjoyed all 3 episodes that have been released so far. I do recommend them, and I can completely see how Mephisto may turn up. He may not, but I can see how it could manifest, and I just really irritates me when people just hate on it, just dump on it for no reason, when they've got no idea what they're talking about. So going back to what I was saying about people just thinking Disney are just being woke. Now, I'm not being funny, and don't take this wrong way, but I think Rachel Zegler was a miscast for Snow White, because Snow White, she was called Snow White because her skin was white as snow and her lips were red as blood. It's in the story. So to cast, I believe she's Hispanic. I've got nothing against her. I don't really know her, but to me, she's just not Snow White. And I can see how people can connect the dots and say Disney are just going woke with everything, and then using that as an excuse to dump on Ironheart for the reasons I've said, because, oh, it's Tony Stark, oh, they're just making it a woman, oh, they're just blah, 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 blah. It's all rubbish, absolute rubbish. If you want to watch something, whether it's Ironheart, whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, whatever it is, if you want to watch it, then you watch it, and don't let the haters get you down. Make up your own mind. Watch it, and if you don't like it, don't watch it again. I've spent the day today binge watching The Acolyte, and I must admit, you know what, I struggled with it a little bit last year when I tried to rewatch it, but today it's been fine. I don't have a problem with The Acolyte. I think it was great, and I think it's a crying shame that we won't get a season 2, because there was a lot of potential there. But hey ho, these trolls, these internet trolls that just absolutely live for this rubbish, they've killed it off. But hey ho, they've won that one. Don't let them win Ironheart. So this is my review. Ironheart, brilliant. It's got some great characters in. It's got some great action sequences in. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it seems to have a little bit of a darker edge, which I'm really into. I'm really looking forward to these next 3 episodes that I believe are coming this Wednesday, this week anyway. So yeah, watch it. Don't let the haters beat it. And thanks for watching. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Have you watched Ironheart? Have you watched The Acolyte? What did you think of that? What did you think of Snow White? To be honest, don't take offense, but I don't care what you think of Snow White. There you go. Anyway, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, and I will see about posting some more. And I do promise I will try and post some more content. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Drop me a comment, drop me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.